this is Tom from Northwest Trains, back in the loft today, and this is going to be my Christmas unboxing. As you can see, I've got a few boxes of goodies here, so let's go and take a look, see what I got. Back in a sec. Right, so I left it a bit late, but I thought I had a few bits waiting to turn up, so I thought I'll try and get all the stuff together and do one video of it. So let's start with the big box. So this is what I got for Christmas, and it's not just one thing. So see if I can remember how to get in the box. There we go. I just put it all in here so I could get it all up in the loft in one go. Right, wow, as you can see, I've done pretty well again. So, right, not all this is from Christmas, so we'll take that aside. Let's start off with this. I've been waiting for years for these. We've got the Bachmann Mark II Tourist second open, West Coast Railways Maroon. I've been waiting to do a full West Coast Railways train. You can see there, it looks nice. Accure Scale are bringing out their own Mark II variants, and theirs have got interior lighting, so it's a bit disappointing that Bachmann aren't doing it, especially with how much they're costing. I think I paid about 50-55 for this. Well, I've seen them in shops for 70 odd pound now, so it's very expensive, especially once you build a full train. But anyway, I got hold of it, and hopefully be able to fit interior lighting in the future. If someone can recommend what's best with the Bachmann coaches, because I've never took a top off one of these, so I don't know how hard or easy it is, but it has got a nice interior to it. You can see the tables and the chairs are painted differently. It's got a very nice interior to it, so it is a shame there is no internal lighting. The colour's nice. You've got separately fitted parts here. Underneath, just your usual standard detail. It is very expensive for the price. And are they metal wheels or are they plastic? I'm pretty. They're actually plastic windows now, so that's disappointing. Usually with Bachmann you get metal wheels, and a lot of coaches do come with the pickups on them, so that's a bit disappointing. But anyway, never mind. Anyway, I did buy this one myself, so I'm allowed to criticise it. So we've got the separately fitted handrail there. It's got a lovely livery application. You can see all the decals on it. So it is a nice coach. But yeah, I'm a bit surprised about the plastic wheels on it, to be honest. All my Bachmann coaches have got metal wheels, I think. Anyway, let's move on. Let's see what else we got. We've got 3 of these. I got 2 of these off my partner. She got me them for Christmas, and funnily enough I went to Ashton Models in by Wigan Way yesterday, and they had a third one for sale, a different one, so I thought I'll get that as well. I was a bit always put off by the Dapol Network Rail wagons because they always looked a bit too toyish and plasticky because of the bright yellow colour, but in real life they look so much better. You know, they look good. They got quite a bit of weight to them as well. You can see all the underneath detail. I've got quite a few Dapol wagons now. Apart from the mega thick container wagons, if you've seen a previous video, I've never had a problem with them. You can see all the separately fitted parts there. Get the camera to focus. Again, got the details there quite clear to see. So we've got 3 of those, so I'll keep an eye out, try and get at least another 3 more. And just so you know what they are, it's a JNA Falcon Network Rail, and there's the other 2. So that's the one I bought myself. Paid just under £30 for it. Quite a lot for a wagon, but I'd say standard prices these days are still cheaper than Bachmann wagons. Right, for the narrow gauge line, we have a little stone water tower. I've got the a different version, but it's more of an American outline one, but I thought this one would suit my engine shed more because of the stone colour. So we'll have a look at that in a sec. And the star of the show for my Christmas presents, we have a sound fitted class 24. So it's D5036 and British Rail green, small yellow panel, sound fitted. So this is the newer model as well. So I think it's got internal cab lighting and obviously directional lighting as well. So I haven't got quite time to look at it today, so we'll get that out, do a proper video on it, and take a look. Just a bit of scenery. This is what my dad picked up for me because I was after some, so that should keep me going for a while. And so moving down a scale now, N-gauge. Now, if you saw a video done a few months ago of the, well, last month actually, of the Ivet tank 2MT from Haverthwaite, I picked up the N-gauge model, and since then I need to do a small N-gauge layout, and the idea was just to do a small double track loop, basically running through the scenery, no points, no sidings or anything, just something nice and simple. But what I want to do is play with scenery, and one of the main things I wanted to include was a viaduct or bridge of some sort, or a couple of bridges. So we've gone all out this year. Again, these are all off my partner. She got every type for me, so I've included a small station. This might just be in front of it. This is a laser cut kit. These are all from eBay, I think. In fact, you can just have a look at the website there, in case you wanted to look them up. So I'm going to get the board sorted first before I decide what to build and where to put everything. But it just is a little look at it for now, so I've got to build that up. It's great what you can do now with these laser machines, isn't it, and 3D printers. I really wish I had the space and the time to play with them myself, well, maybe one day. So that's one bridge. And we've got the Ratio trackside series River Canal Bridge. And this is also another eBay purchase. This is one I'm quite excited about. So we just sort of, they just clip into each other, so you can actually cut this down to whatever length you want. I did think it looked a bit long as a single span, but I got in touch with the bloke who sells these, and I've got he's 3D printed me a centre pillar, so we might have a bit of a river running through that or something like that. But I think that looks pretty good, so you know, keep an eye out for that. It should be an exciting project. Now I have to clear some of this out the way now before we go any further. Right, okay, again, something I bought myself when I was at Worley. I didn't buy much, to be honest, but I did pick up this for the future N-gauge project. If I do a double platform, and you see it was £54.99. I wouldn't pay that much for a footbridge. I'd sooner try and build one than pay that, but I thought £19 was reasonable, so I picked that up. Again, that'll go towards the N-gauge project. Now, well, before we go into that box, just a few more, again, bits I picked up for the layout. These are used for cleaning wheels or gears, just cotton buds, and these in B&M cost 75p for all them. So doesn't matter, you throw them away after each wheel you clean, but for 75p, how much can you clean with that? Quite a bit. So again, a little handy thing. Now for the harbour scene, I'm still deciding on how to do the water effect, so I'm going to do a few little practice boards, make a few sort of water scenes and see what I prefer. But I picked up these, so I got a Hunter's Green water undercoat base. I didn't see the right colour water tint, so I got a turquoise one. Again, I might just put just a little drop of it in just to see what it looks like, but like I say, I'm going to experiment. We've got a white water highlight, so hopefully that'll give the effect of waves coming, or with it being a harbour, just want sort of very slight waves coming up against the walls. So again, we'll see a bit of that in the future, or hopefully soonish. Now, this is what I bought just after Christmas. This is what I was waiting on. Been after one of these for a while, along with the Class 24. TMC had them on sale before Christmas, and it's still just a little bit too much money for me. I think they were down to some like 280, £86, something like that. So, and then they done, after Christmas, they done a 10% discount. So, it went down to about 260 odd. So, I thought, why not? So, I treated myself to this lovely Class 101. Like I say, it was, you know, been on my wish list for a while. Just looks lovely that, and we haven't got a DMU yet for the Heritage line, so this will be perfect. As far as I know, it's got internal lighting, directional lighting. It's obviously got the sound fitted to it, so hopefully it'll be a great model. Again, I haven't got time to play around with it today, unfortunately, but we'll soon do a video on it. Might do the 101 and the 24 together, and we'll do a bit of a running session and play with the sounds and so on. So again, keep an eye out for that one. Right, we'll just have a little look at the layout, see what I've been up to on it, and we'll have a few running clips to end the video off. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, let's take a look at the layout. So it's just sort of a mini update, I suppose. Got the Class 20s there with the Accurascale nuclear flasks. I'm going to sell my old Bachmann ones, I think, because I much prefer these ones. Again, going with the lights are fitted. I've got an ambulance over there, so there's some sort of incident taking place in the tunnel. Well, looking at how wonky the roof is, it's probably collapsed on the inside. We've got the Dapol Manor class there, Lyddon Manor with the Pullmans, and we've got our West Coast Railways coach here. So they're the only other two I've got. They were a collector's club special a good few years back. They've got the working table lamps, and we've just got a few old Bachmann Mark IIs on the end just to make up the rake a bit. This was the support coach I got in the summer from the Bachmann Collectors Club. Nice coach again, but I did check and they have both got plastic wheels, so that is disappointing. Over here now, if you saw my Christmas running session video, you'd see I fitted some more lights to the layout. Now this little fire bin or old oil drum, got that from an exhibition years ago. Kept me into fit it, never got around to it. And these are the Woodland Scenic Just Plugs lights. These were announced in Bachmann's latest announcement video on YouTube. They're pretty good. It was just a bit of a rush getting these wired up, to be honest, so they're not properly done yet. This is just a bit of masking tape to hide the wire here. I put it on and just painted a bit of grey on top, so I've got to peel that away and put some filler over it. So to be able to wire that up, I basically drilled a hole there, drilled a hole here, poked the wire through and then put it through the board because I didn't want it to interfere with the trains in here. These two drilled the holes, a wire comes up under this girder here into the tunnel here, so hit the wires in there. And the great thing about these is they're not the cheapest, but you buy a little light up and they just simply plug in, no soldering, no messing around, nice and easy. And even though this isn't a Woodland Scenics one, I got the wire extension kit, and this just connects up to the wires and you can just plug that in as well. So it saved fitting what's it called, to a stopper from short circuiting. Gone blank, never mind. So over to the harbour scene. Just been playing around a little bit with the paintwork on the walls here. Nothing's for definite yet, but I'm liking how it's coming on. Gonna put the edge in here as well, just to hide the edge of the boards a little bit. We've got the Pico and Cato prints running at the moment with those kit built Festiniog coaches are done last summer. Now sticking with the lighting theme, I've got these to go on the engine shed, which I mentioned in the previous video, so I'll probably put one above each door here. Again, just need to extend the wire from obviously from this end of the layout to that end, and I need to get cracking on painting the rockery up properly and painting this back seam. But overall it's improved a lot lately. I really like the wall effect. It's starting to actually look like a quayside or harbour now. We've got our little battered bit of track there, so yeah, really like how that's coming on. So we've got our water tower here. I'm not sure it's going to stay there or not. Ideally I wanted it here. There's not much room, but I am toying with taking this point away here, putting a point there and curving the track round so we can have a longer two road siding if that's possible. I might be able to fit the water tower there. Again, I'm only thinking about it at the moment. This is the older water tower. I think that's more sort of, I know you probably do see them, but it's like something you see on an American railroad, narrow gauge railroad. So I did like the stone effect because I think it sort of goes with the engine shed that I built. So, but I'm sure I'll still use the other water tower somewhere else. Anyway, right, so let's head over here. So I've got to put all this lot away now. This is the Christmas scene that I've done, and all this does is just works off an old gauge master controller. You see the lights there, and I put a few in the engine shed, just cheap and cheerful LEDs. You can see all the wires are hidden under this masking tape here, just connected up. But I thought it was a nice bit of fun. I've done it last year, and it literally takes half an hour to set up now because all the wiring's in place for it. And with this only being a temporary part of the layout, like I keep mentioning. So that's my next task. I'm hoping to do a New Year's Eve or New Year's Day running session, depending how much time I get. I've got to clear all this away first. Over here we've got one of my favourite rakes at the moment. We've got the SECR P-Class rake of 4 matching coaches. I really like the colour and the livery on these coaches. They really are stunning. So yeah, that's one of my favourite sets at the moment on the Heritage line. And we've got line over there, and so we should include a fair few on the next running session. This 156 and reel track was one of my favourites till it went a bit funny. It makes quite an unhealthy sort of cracking noise when it's running now, so I need to send that back to reel track and see what needs doing to it. And nothing new on the fiddle yard, full of all sorts as always. But yeah, so the next video will be probably some sort of running session, or it might even be a little running of the 2 new locos I got for Christmas. So keep your eyes out, and hope you enjoy it. And like I say, keep an eye out for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.